Hello, this is Laurie Williams from LJW Employment Solutions, and today I've got another job seeker tip: how to approach specialist recruiters. Why should you approach specialist recruiters? Well, there's a lot of reasons. Realistically, an industry specialist is more likely to have jobs to fill in your area of expertise. They're more likely to understand your industry and its challenges. They should have a good idea about the good, bad and ugly employer destinations. And finally, why not? What have you got to lose? How should you go about making contact? Well, an initial phone inquiry is a good starting point. Ultimately, send a resume. Send your resume, then follow up with a phone call. Request a face-to-face meeting. Some things to remember when you're dealing with and making contact with an industry specialist recruiter. The recruiters are ultimately paid by the employers. That means that whilst most recruiters have the candidate's best interests at heart, ultimately they are working for and are being paid by the employer. Remember that recruiters are not magicians. You can be the hottest candidate in the universe, but if the recruiter doesn't have a vacancy to fill that requires your skill set, sometimes there's just nothing can be made to happen. Often the success with a particular candidate comes from luck and timing just as much as it comes from the quality of the applicant and the skill of the recruiter. You need to be open and honest with your recruiter as much as possible. There are probably some things that we all want to keep to ourselves, and that's fine, but blatantly lying to the recruiter isn't going to do you any favours, because sooner or later these falsehoods will be uncovered and that will not help your cause. Remember that in most cases the recruiter genuinely wants to help you, but it's a partnership. You need to work with them and you need to treat them with the respect and in a way that you'd like to be treated. Also, keep in touch and look at it as building a long-term relationship. Just because the recruiter can't help you today doesn't mean they won't be able to help you tomorrow, next month, or in 5 years' time. I hope this has been of some interest to you. If you've got any other questions, feel free to call me on 0412 523 168 or email laurie@ljw.com.au. Thanks again for listening.